How's it going, everyone? This is the Pew Gaming Juegos. I want to give a special thanks to every one of you guys for getting to 600 subscribers, and thank you guys very much for continuing this channel. Alright, well, let's get it. I'm going to show you guys some of the best base buildings. I'm going to start with this one right now. There's wires right here, metal wire. So this is how you go in. 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. All ones. You gotta be careful, sometimes you'll pass the number. The last one usually clicks on itself. That's how you get in. To get out is a tricky way. I'll show you guys in a little bit how to get out. Here's another. Okay, right here you can fit a small tent, some barrels. You can put some wooden crates on these tables. You can attach them. You can cover the top wooden wall, or you can leave it open so you can shoot. If you want to get out, you just close it right here. There you go. You just have to beat it to the door. This one's a tricky too. See, you can't get to your lock. You jump. You jump on the rail. On that one, the lock threw it up here. I don't know why. So that's how many doors I have to go through right now. 1, 2, 2. You gotta make the doors, the walls even. For instance, there's one wall on this side and there's one wall on this side. That makes it even, so they have to break into the even walls, you know? There's one on this side and there's one on this side, so they have to choose what side they want to break in through. So there's one wall right here they have to break in through. And here's a second one, and then if they want to jump into this room right here. Well, from the main entrances, that's one entrance. Here's a second one. And this is the third one, third wall they have to break in through. And no, I don't build bases that you're gonna get stuck in, or you're gonna, you know, trap yourself in or nothing like that. I build bases that are legit. That's the third wall they have to break in through. You know, you got your little, just careful with the barbed wire, that will cut you. You can put more barbed wire on the bottom, but I didn't put any because you can't really get to your locks like that. Maybe when you're not in your base, you can put some, or when you're inside your base, you can put them in or something. Here's another wall. Same thing. You can't get to it, the lock from the stairs, so you have to jump on the rail. And this is where I have my main guns and everything. Have some barrels. Have some crates in here. You can't fit a tent or nothing like that, or a shelter. You can fit practically barrels, wooden crates, sea chest. But this is my main room. This is where I want the good, expensive, the good stuff. On that first floor, the first room, in that tent, I have clothing in there. Because that they can take that. I don't mind them taking the clothing first. But then up here is where I have my guns, my food, my tools, you always want to keep the good stuff away from the main rooms. Look at that. That looks like a trap already, right? But it's not. Well, up here I have my food. There's a chimney already. Look at that. There's enough space up here to put barrels, some wooden crates. I have a viewing up here. No? And then I built this side also. Another shootout right here. I built these walls. That's in case they throw grenades in here. Nothing will happen. Okay, so this is my crib, the first base. So you gotta build these walls carefully, and you gotta build a few fence gates. You can't place one fence gate at a time. You gotta place a few fence gates at a time. You gotta put at least like 4 or 5 fence gates. Then attach the wooden logs and build a base. So you close this door. Voila. I'm not gonna attach the locks anymore right now. This is. I have to break in through 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. That's gonna take a while. 4 walls. You can keep an eye from up here. There's certain angles you can, you know, in case they try to break in. And no, you're not gonna get trapped in here. Just remember the angles. The angles. The angles. You see these? I couldn't build this into a fence, a door, a gate. I couldn't build a fence gate right here because I couldn't get to the lock from this side. So I would have trapped myself in. So that's why I built this one into the fence gate. And again, you open that door first. And when you close this door, you have to like kind of run through it. Jump, run, jump through it, you know? You're set. It's one of these apartments, I don't know. Some have different styles inside. Doesn't even look like a base. It's a base once you open the doors. But they're pretty hidden. This is good for like a 1 or 2 man crew. Maybe in 3. This is for a solo person mostly. Just gotta find a lot of metal wire, some bob wire, a lot of nails. You know, how to run through trees. Alright, so the second building is one of these, the TEC buildings. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. I made the gate through this side. There's 2 openings. This side is closed. They could climb right here, but they can't climb into the windows right here. They're blocked and everything. The walls, they can't jump in. They can't. Not through up here, at least. All right, so let's try to enter now. I made it into an angle right here so I can go inside when I'm opening it and closing it. That way nobody comes behind. Close it. Attach your lock to it. You can attach it or drag it. It's good to have a wooden crate near every gate. That way you can put your stuff in there, your locks. Again, you lock it. Have a barrel, wooden crate nearby. So there's 2 entrances through there, this side. And there's 2 entrances through this side also. So that's 2 walls I have to break in through. The other entrance. And then these walls right here. Have a tower. Watch. The windows. The windows, I don't think you can see through the outside, inside. Some of them are just reflected. So that's 2. Again, like I said, make them even. So that's to break into 2 walls, either this side or the other side, not just 1 on this side and 2 on this side, or 2 on this side and 2 on this side. Make it even for them. And then so here's a 3rd wall right here on that side, that room over there. Shit. So you can fit in one of these tents. Canopy. You can fit one of these canopies or a small tent. There you go. You put your lock right here. And here's another room. You can put another gate. Put your lock. Have some good stuff in here. That it's 4 walls that you need to break in through already. Keep an eye out through here. Closing it, you just close it. There you go. Again, you can look out through the windows. They can't see inside, so that's pretty good. They can, but they get real close to it, so. And here's another one. There's another one. You can fit another small tents or canopies. I tried to fit the other ones, the other kind of tents, large tent, small tent. I mean the car tents, but they couldn't fit here. So pretty much the canopies and the small tents. Small tents in here or a shelter. Fit some stuff in here, some tools. Again, you want to put the least expensive stuff in the below ones, or the main entrances that they're gonna break into, like clothing or food, something that you don't care they're gonna take. I close some of these walls off over here. That way they can't go in. I can go down here, look out, in case they jump over that watchtower through that. In case they jump over right there and they try to go that way, they can't come in. They have to break another wall. Not on this side, but that one at least. Make it even. And upstairs, I have my fireplace right here. This is permanent. It stays. Some barrels, food barrel, medical. I have a large tent. I forgot to put a gate right here. I could have, but I put the watchtowers first. That would have been another good door right here for them to open. You can fit a car tent up here, making a flag. Some watchtowers. Left these open to look out. You can leave some sides open, that way you can look out. Keep an eye out. Really good view. Sniper. I built the stairs on opposite sides. You can climb up here also. Yeah, you can. It's a lot of entrances, a lot of breaking through, so they're gonna take their time to break through. It's gonna take a while. And no, you're not gonna trap yourself in here. Everything is good. So it's a TEC tower, industrial. You can find this in industrial areas. These buildings you can find in the inner land also. All the buildings that I'm showing you guys, you can find them inland. These are on the coast right now, but you can find these inland, because on some servers you can't build by the coast. But yeah, I would put a lock right there. You see how I can't go through here? I would just jump through there, put my lock or unlock it. I can make this into a gate if I want to, but that's in case people try to jump to the first level. They can't. These bases that I build, you will not get stuck in them. You're not gonna get trapped by your own walls. They may look confusing, like a maze, but no, you cannot get trapped in your own, unless you're dummy. But yeah, this first level, I have my food, my chimney, my medical stuff. See, on my first level, the food and medical is not really worth too much to me, so that's on the first level. People can steal that first if they want to. They can take their time breaking in through these first walls. And yeah, that's the first level. See right here, I'll put a lock on this also, and then to unlock it, you just need to jump on the rail. Anyways, you need to jump on the rail to unlock it. because from this corner you really can't. From inside you can lock it. Have a little view right here. What is it, the second floor? Here's another one. And here's another room. See right here, you can lock it. You can have your stash. What do I have right here? Just miscellaneous stuff. Tools that aren't really. So this is on the second floor. My less expensive things on each floor going up. You can have a viewing. See right here, all this. You can't get shot through there. You can put a barrel, some wooden crates. You have a view to the outside. Again, this wall is good to protect you from this room. I tried to fit a small tent, but I couldn't, and I didn't hear. Well, you can across that way, but then you only have a little gap to come in through here. So I won't consider that. And to get out, you just have to close it. Boom. Put your lock back on. Close it. There you go. This wall, I just have it so it can protect me from the windows. Anybody can dismantle it. But this one I leave it unlocked. That way I can just open it, close it, and go upstairs safely. Yeah, there's a few little cracks. The windows, you gotta be careful with the windows. For people that are high ground. Again, I would put a lock on this gate also and just jump on the rail. Oh, just jump on the rail and unlock it. You'll find a way to unlock it. Close the gate. Here's another room. Right here I can fit a tent. Now right here is where I start putting in clothing. The clothing, sewing kits, stuff to repair my clothing with. Here's another little room. You can put wooden barrels. Wooden crates. Some barrels. You have another view to the balcony. You can have a lot of roommates in this base. Here's another room over here. Again, this one's also clothing, vests. Has some extra planks in case they try to break in. I was gonna build another door right here, but it's just clothing. And if you wanna go to that room, sneaky way, you're gonna have to run through the wall. Close it and run through it. And here's a little safe room. Look out through the back. Have your little rooms. You're not gonna get trapped anywhere. Closed it. And there's the last room. Again, you can't unlock it. You have to just jump through here. Jump there. There you go, you can close it now. No one can shoot you. When you put your lock, you can unlock it through this side. You get 2 rooms on the last floor. Again, you can put unlock on this one. This one's like that room from below. See, this is what I meant. I can put a tent sideways like that. You can have a little gap. Now this is where I put my tools now, because the tools are more They're more needed. People can use the tools to break in. So these are on the top floor. Again, you can put more barrels, wooden crates. You can fit a lot of stuff in this base. You got another view. Again, to close it, you just close it and just beat it. There you go. You just beat it. Another tent over here. Have another small chimney up here. Small fireplace with my pot. I wasn't going to block this side, but it was too visible, so I had to block it. Just hang out right here, the outside. Another door. Again, you can lock it, unlock it. This is where I start putting in pistols. On the top floor. So that's how you close it. Open it. The dangerous part is when you're gonna go up these stairs right here. I couldn't fit a wall right here across. I could diagonal like this, but then when I wanted to go up my stairs, I couldn't. So I took off the wall. So right here is dangerous. This is the only dangerous part when you're climbing this ladder. Get shot through the window or something. And here's the upstairs, the last floor. I'm gonna build a flag right there. That way my stuff doesn't disappear. I can have stuff laying around on the floor. And this is where the expensive stuff is at. All the good weapons. Heavy duty. Some more pistols, I think. Yeah. Yeah, more stuff. So this I did the top. I left a few openings. That way I can keep an eye out from every angle. You just have to be careful where you're standing, what angles. You know, everybody builds it different, but this is my blueprint. I was gonna put another wall right here, but I don't have enough nails no more. See, I can do almost I can almost go around the whole building on the top, so that's good. Keep an eye out, good distance. This building is an electro, but there's some inland, and I consider to build on those. Again, you can fit more tents up here also, just different angles. I only did one stairs on the opposite sides, that way. I closed all the walls up here. See, and that's how my building looked like. It's just a one-way in. You know how some of them have two buildings together and you can go across on the top? Well, these are the best ones, the single ones. That way you can only build straight up and you don't have to cover from the other side from them coming in. But yeah, that's that. These watchtowers, I kind of put them in the wrong spot because sometimes when I want to go down, it says get on, but sometimes you have to kind of find it, you know. It's no big deal, but just keep an eye on that. Again, these you're not gonna get caught on these walls. You're not gonna get trapped unless you build your walls different, and all the walls are facing the right way. They can't dismantle them. unless you're on this side. See, dismantle. There's no angle for them to dismantle the walls, you know, unless you're through the inside. Yeah, there's a third building right here. It's a single one. Like I said, the single ones are good. See right here, somebody can get a boost. They can jump into the first floor if you don't cover that door. Yeah, see. I mean, they could take the time building a watchtower or whatever and try to climb up. But you'll get them before that. And yeah, there's other. I just took off the lock a bit ago. I'll attach it. That's the entrance for cars. Because on this side, I made the door smaller. Let's open it up. I don't have a faction, I'm by myself. That's why I didn't make it so big. Let's see. If I had a group, you can fit a whole faction here. Put a wall right here. Another wall right here. Another one side of that door. Cover all that. You can fit big tents over here. Have the roof. I was building a flag here, but I didn't make the walls that way. So I might build it on the roof later. I couldn't put a fence kit along these windows. I think because the roof is kind of not high enough. Here's another door. I can put a lock to it. I'll put this lock. Yeah, you can fit a couple cars in here. Probably 2 at the most, and then yeah, probably 2 cars. Couple tents. I couldn't block off these windows either. Probably because the ceiling is too ain't high enough. But this is where it starts. Gotta be careful with that barbed wire. So, how many doors do I have already that they have to break in through? 1. They could probably try jumping in through the window, but you know, you'd catch them before. They can dismantle this wall, but they can't jump it. So either way, it don't matter if they dismantle it. They can't jump over unless they, what's it called? Made some more rooms over here. I didn't block off those windows, that way I can look out. See, if I had more, you can fit a lot of people in this school. You can continue blocking off that way. Each room into a room, block it off, lock it. You just need a lot of nails. A lot of nails. These code locks, I don't really consider having them. The 3 dial locks. They could break in, they could decode them real easy. So here's another have a couple stuff over here. I tried fitting a small tent in here, but I couldn't. So we got crates and barrels. Got a light, that way I can look out right here. They can't shoot that way. Another door. See, this is what I mean. I was building all the way that way. You can build in the rooms. This is a big place for a good group, big group. That's where it ends. I was running out of nails, so I stopped. But that's my plan, to block it off that way. I'm close to the coast, but since it's a modded server, you can build anywhere. And there's schools all over the map, so that's what's good about them. Some more stuff up here in this last room. You can fit a small tent right here, but instead I put it somewhere. Instead I put it out here. You can fit a small tent in here also, but for the space, for barrels and stuff, crates, I'm gonna leave it like that. So I put the tent out here. Yep. You can have some spaces open to look. And yeah, this is the other building. Another good place to build. This is another good place to build for a big faction, big group. See, right there is the only thing that I kind of wish I would have blocked, but I couldn't. This is where I started trying to start. Each level I went up, building and building. I tried to build over here too. The only place I could block was the door, but it's like way out here. And then yeah, it's a pretty big spot. Maybe later I'll cover this off. Put some big tents, flag. And yeah, hopefully these buildings help you guys out. Get some ideas. I'm sure there's a lot of good bases out there, huge bases. So, yeah, these are the buildings that I like to build on. Maybe I'll show part 3 later on, some other buildings. But if you guys like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.